The atmosphere above America is about to unleash chaos. Three separate storm systems merging into one massive weather event. Ice storms capable of weeks-long power outages, tornado outbreaks in the middle of winter, blizzard conditions shutting down major cities. All converging in the next 4 days. Drop your city and state in the comments immediately. 2 words, that's all I need. Because at the 30-second mark, you're getting the first critical piece of information that could save your property, and by minute 5, you'll know the exact hour your area gets hit hardest. Right now, this very second, Arctic air is plunging south while record heat surges north. The collision zone stretches from Texas to Maine. 60-degree temperature differences across neighboring states. When that much thermal energy meets that much cold air, the atmosphere becomes a weapon. Every type of severe weather becomes possible. Here's your first must-know fact. Tonight, Minnesota begins a 12-hour nightmare. Freezing rain starts at midnight. By dawn Tuesday, power lines carry 500 pounds of ice per span. Trees hold 3,000 pounds. Both snap. Power goes out, roads freeze solid, and you're trapped in a dark, cold house if you didn't prepare today. Minneapolis, St. Paul, Rochester, Duluth, comment now. You have 10 hours before this begins. 10 hours to get supplies, test generators, fill gas tanks, and warn neighbors. After midnight, it's too late. The ice will already be falling. But Wisconsin viewers, you're in even more danger. Eau Claire, Wausau, Stevens Point, Green Bay, Appleton, models show 3/4 of an inch of ice possible. That's not just an ice storm. That's a catastrophic ice event. Power outages won't be scattered. They'll be complete. Entire counties could go dark for days, maybe a week. Picture this. Tuesday morning, you wake up to darkness. No power. Temperature inside your house dropping. Refrigerator warming. Food spoiling. No way to cook. No way to charge devices. No internet. No TV. Just silence and cold. For 5 days. In January. Is that a situation you're prepared for? The answer is in the comments. Tell me right now. Are you ready? Do you have 5 days of supplies? Generator ready? Flashlights working? Or are you hoping this forecast is exaggerated? At minute 3:15, you'll discover why this isn't exaggeration. You'll see the scientific data proving these ice accumulations are not only possible but likely. Don't skip ahead. What comes next changes everything. The jet stream is carving a pattern across North America that meteorologists recognize instantly. Deep trough over California. Sharp ridge over the plains. This configuration, this specific setup, it breeds explosive weather development. Storms intensify rapidly. Conditions change quickly. Forecasts require constant updates. Northern Michigan viewers, you're not escaping this. Marquette, Sault Ste. Marie, Traverse City, Tuesday brings your ice and snow mix. Accumulation significant enough to impact power and travel. Schools will close. Roads will deteriorate. Are you ready? New England, Wednesday night is your turn. Boston, Worcester, Springfield, Hartford, Manchester, Concord, Portland, Augusta, mixed precipitation arrives. Ice accumulation 1/4 inch possible. Snow totals 3 to 6 inches. Thursday morning commute will be dangerous. Many schools will close. Comment your New England city and tell me your plan for Thursday. Here's a question that reveals everything about preparedness. When was the last time you checked your flashlight batteries? When did you last count how many days of food you have? When did you last review where your important documents are in case of emergency? If you can't answer immediately, you're not prepared. Preparation isn't something you think about during a storm. It's something you do before the storm. And right now, before these storms hit, is your window. It's closing fast. By Wednesday, it might be too late. Scripture teaches us in the book of Proverbs, the prudent see danger and take refuge. Not might see danger, not hope to see danger. They see it, they recognize it, and they take action. That's what prudent people do. That's what wisdom looks like in action. Now comes the shocking twist nobody's discussing. While the northern states battle ice and snow, southern states are breaking heat records. Houston reaches 80 degrees Wednesday. Dallas, 78. New Orleans, 79. San Antonio, 81. These aren't just warm days. These are temperatures that should happen in May, not January. Texas, Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama viewers, comment your current temperature. What does it feel like outside right now? Are you in short sleeves, running AC? This warmth isn't just pleasant weather. It's loading energy into the atmosphere, energy that will explode Thursday. Because here's what that heat means meteorologically. Warm air holds more moisture. More moisture means more instability. More instability means stronger storms. And when the cold front barrels through Thursday, all that pent-up energy releases at once. In the form of severe thunderstorms. In the form of tornadoes. At minute 3:15, here's the critical information. Thursday afternoon between 2 p.m. and 10 p.m. Central Time represents the most dangerous 8-hour window of the entire week. During these 8 hours, supercell thunderstorms will likely develop across Oklahoma, Kansas, Arkansas, and Missouri. Large hail, damaging winds over 75 miles per hour. Tornadoes possible. Oklahoma City, Tulsa, Wichita, Kansas City, Topeka, Springfield, Joplin, Little Rock, Fort Smith. Where are you? Comment immediately. Thursday is your severe weather day. Do you have your safe spot identified? Interior room, lowest floor, no windows. Have you practiced getting there? Can you get there in 60 seconds in the dark? January tornadoes kill people because nobody expects them. Spring tornadoes get attention. Weather radios are ready. Plans are made. But January, people think snow. They think winter. They don't think tornadoes. And that lack of preparation is deadly. The Joplin tornado, the Tuscaloosa tornado, the Moore tornado, all springtime events that got massive attention. But January tornadoes have destroyed towns too. They just don't get the same coverage. They catch people off guard. Don't be caught off guard. Tennessee, Alabama, Mississippi viewers. Friday brings your severe weather threat. Nashville, Memphis, Chattanooga, Huntsville, Birmingham, Tupelo, Jackson, Meridian. Same threats as Thursday, but possibly more intense. The cold front strengthens as it moves east. The instability increases. Friday could actually be more dangerous than Thursday for the southeast. Are you in the southeast? Comment your city. What's your severe weather plan? Where's your safe spot? Do you have a weather radio? Multiple ways to get warnings? Don't assume you'll have time to figure it out Friday. Figure it out today. Meanwhile, simultaneous with southern severe weather, the Midwest faces a blizzard. Friday night into Saturday, snow and wind combine to create whiteout conditions. Chicago, Milwaukee, Madison, Rockford, South Bend, Des Moines, Omaha, Lincoln, models show 6 to 12 inches of snow. Some show 18, with winds gusting to 60 miles per hour. That's blizzard criteria. That's travel impossible conditions. That's people getting stranded on highways. That's cities shutting down. Are you prepared to be stuck at home for 24 hours? 48 hours? Comment your Midwest city right now. Tell me honestly, can you survive 2 days at home without leaving? Food, water, medications, everything you need? Or were you planning to run to the store Friday evening after work? Friday evening will be too late. By Friday evening, roads are already deteriorating. Visibility is dropping, accidents are increasing, stores are crowded, shelves are empty. Smart people prepare Thursday, wise people prepare today. At minute 5, here's what I promised. The exact timeline for every major metro area. Listen carefully. Minneapolis, ice begins midnight tonight, peak intensity 6 a.m. to 10 a.m. Tuesday. Green Bay ice begins 2 a.m. Tuesday, peak intensity 7 a.m. to 11 a.m. Boston, mixed precipitation begins 8 p.m. Wednesday, peak intensity midnight to 6 a.m. Thursday. Oklahoma City, severe weather potential begins 3 p.m. Thursday, peak risk 5 p.m. to 9 p.m. Nashville, severe weather potential begins 2 p.m. Friday, peak risk 4 p.m. to 10 p.m. Chicago, snow begins 6 p.m. Friday, peak intensity midnight to 8 a.m. Saturday. These are your windows. These are your danger zones. Plan around them. Prepare for them. Don't be caught unprepared during these critical hours. West Coast viewers, you've been suffering through relentless storms. Seattle, Portland, San Francisco, Sacramento, weeks of rain, mountain snow and feet, flooding concerns growing, rivers rising, and tomorrow brings another atmospheric river. More heavy rain, more problems. More of the same exhausting pattern. But here's why your storms matter to everyone else. That moisture doesn't disappear. It moves inland, crosses the Rockies Wednesday, becomes Thursday's severe weather outbreak. Your Monday rain becomes Oklahoma's Thursday tornadoes. Everything connects. One continuous system evolving across the continent. Denver, Colorado Springs, Boulder, Salt Lake City, Provo, Boise, comment your mountain cities. Wednesday brings heavy snow to the Rockies. Passes close. Interstate 70 through Colorado becomes treacherous. Interstate 80 through Wyoming sees major impacts. If you have travel plans through the mountains Wednesday or Thursday, reconsider them now. The heat wave deserves deeper examination because it's not just about warm temperatures. It's about the instability those temperatures create. When you have 80-degree air in Texas and 20-degree air in Minnesota on the same day, that's a temperature gradient of 60 degrees. 60 degrees across 1,000 miles. That kind of gradient is fuel for explosive storm development. The atmosphere tries to equalize. It tries to balance the temperature difference, and it does so violently, through thunderstorms, through tornadoes, through rapid intensification of low-pressure systems. Ohio, Indiana, Kentucky, you're riding the warm surge Thursday. Cincinnati, 60 degrees. Columbus, 58. Cleveland, 55. Indianapolis, 56. Louisville, 62. Lexington, 60. Record highs possible. But that warmth is temporary. Friday, the front arrives. Temperatures crash 20 to 30 degrees in hours. Comment your Ohio Valley city. Are you ready for whiplash weather? 60 degrees Thursday, 35 degrees Friday. That's a 25-degree drop. Rain changing to snow possible. Wind gusts to 50 miles per hour. All in less than 12 hours. Now here's the part most people aren't grasping. This week isn't an isolated event. It's part of a larger pattern. Long-range models show continued active weather through late January. More storms. More temperature extremes. More significant weather events coming one after another. This could be the most active January in years, maybe decades, and it's just beginning. This week is week 1. Next week brings more systems. The week after, more still. We're in it for the long haul. Don't skip the next part because at minute 9, I'm revealing the supplies list that everyone needs regardless of which hazard you face. This is critical information you'll use not just this week but throughout winter. Let's talk actionable preparation steps because knowing the forecast isn't enough. You must act on it. Starting today, starting right now, here's your complete preparation guide broken down by hazard. Ice storm zone, Minnesota, Wisconsin, Michigan. Action items for today. Generator tested, fueled, ready to run. If you don't have a generator, alternative heat source identified. Fireplace stocked with wood. Flashlights with fresh batteries, minimum 3 flashlights. Headlamps better than flashlights. Hands-free operation. Food for 5 days minimum, 7 days better. Non-perishable items. Things you can eat without cooking. Water. 1 gallon per person per day. 5 gallons minimum per person. Medications refilled today. Gas tank filled today. Cash withdrawn. $200 in small bills. Check on neighbors today. Elderly neighbors. Single parents. People with disabilities. Anyone who might need help. Offer to pick up supplies. Share information. Build that network now. Severe weather zone. Oklahoma, Kansas, Arkansas, Missouri, Tennessee, Alabama, Mississippi. Action items for today. Safe spot identified. Interior room, lowest floor, no windows. Bathroom, closet, hallway. Practice getting there with family. Make it a drill. Weather radio purchased, tested, batteries fresh, multiple warning sources. Phone, TV, radio, NOAA. Weather radio. Never rely on one source. Helmets identified, if available. Bike helmets, motorcycle helmets, anything to protect heads from debris. Shoes by bed, easy to grab. Glass and debris on floor common after tornadoes. Charged devices. Phone, laptop, tablet, backup batteries. Insurance reviewed. Photos of valuables taken. Documentation ready. Winter storm zone, Iowa, Illinois, Wisconsin, Nebraska. Action items for today. Food for 3 days minimum. You might not leave house for 2 days. Medications refilled today. Car emergency kit checked. Blanket, food, water, flashlight, phone charger, shovel, ice scraper, jumper cables. Travel plans reviewed. Friday travel should be canceled if possible. Work from home arranged if possible. Tell someone your route if you must travel. Check-in schedule established. Comment below which zone you're in. Tell me which items you've completed, which items you still need to do. Let's hold each other accountable. Now here's reality. Some people are reading this and thinking, it won't be that bad. It never is. That thinking gets people hurt. That thinking leaves people unprepared. That thinking is dangerous. Weather forecasting isn't perfect, but it's good. 5-day forecasts today are as accurate as 2-day forecasts were 30 years ago. Technology has improved. Models have improved. Understanding has improved. When meteorologists issue warnings about major events, take them seriously. The alternative is gambling. Gambling that the forecast is wrong. Gambling that your area won't get hit as hard. Gambling with your safety and your family's safety. Is that a gamble you're willing to take? The cost of preparation if the storm misses is minimal. Some time, some money, but you have the supplies for next time. The cost of not preparing if the storm hits is potentially catastrophic. No power for a week. Being stranded. Putting family in danger. Which risk is acceptable? Ecclesiastes reminds us that two are better than one, because they have a good reward for their toil. For if they fall, one will lift up his fellow. Community matters, especially in crisis. Check on each other, help each other, support each other. We're stronger together. Texas Panhandle viewers, one more thing. Saturday might bring you snow. Amarillo, Lubbock, models show potential for accumulating snow as far south as the Texas Panhandle. That's unusual but not impossible. If that forecast materializes, you'll need to prepare for winter weather too. Comment if you're in the Panhandle. Do you have supplies for winter weather? Do you know how to drive in snow? Do you have the equipment needed? At minute 12, here's the summary that ties everything together. Multiple storms, multiple hazards, millions of people affected. Tuesday, ice storm. Wednesday, more ice. Thursday, severe weather. Friday, more severe weather plus developing blizzard. Saturday, blizzard continues. 1 week, 5 major events, all connected, all dangerous. You have time to prepare, but that time is running out. Today is better than tomorrow. Tomorrow is better than Thursday. But Thursday might be too late for some areas. Act now. Make your list. Execute your plan. Don't delay. Tomorrow, updated forecasts arrive. More refined timing, more specific locations, higher confidence. But don't wait for tomorrow to start. Begin today based on what we know now. The general threats are clear. The general timing is known. That's sufficient to begin preparation. Subscribe for tomorrow's updates. Turn on notifications. Comment your location so I can provide specific information as new data arrives. This is an evolving situation requiring daily updates. Community is everything. Share this video. Share this information. Make sure everyone in your network knows what's coming. Tag people in comments. Send direct messages. Make phone calls. Use every method to spread the word. Comment below and commit to sharing with at least 3 people today. 3 friends, 3 family members, 3 neighbors. Let's multiply this information. Let's make sure nobody faces these storms uninformed and unprepared. The storms are coming. That's certain. The only uncertainty is whether you'll be ready. Choose to be ready. Choose to prepare. Choose to act. Today. Right now. Don't delay another hour. Faith and wisdom work together. Trust God's providence while using the knowledge and resources He provides. Noah trusted God but built an ark. Joseph trusted God but stored grain. The wise bridesmaids trusted but brought extra oil. Faith plus preparation. That's the model. May God grant you wisdom in preparing. May He grant you safety through the storms. May He grant you peace in uncertainty. And may we all emerge from this week unharmed, having supported each other and acted wisely. Comment your location now. Tell me you're ready. Tell me you're preparing. Tell me you understand. I'm responding to every comment with specific details for your area as new information becomes available. These storms will test us. They'll challenge us, but they won't defeat us if we face them prepared, faithful, and together. Drop that comment. Join this community. Let's get through this week safely. One storm at a time, one day at a time, prepared and resilient.